Hello everyone, welcome back. We are carrying on our little micro home build that we started off yesterday. Adriana's in her summer get up and she looks super cute. But yes, we are getting back in here. We got our lovely bedroom going on in the first episode and now I want to get on with the rest. I did remove one of these walls. I figured the ladder would be a nice divider on that side, and I've kept it on here. Mainly because that's where our kitchen is going to be. So I think I'm going to get cracking on that immediately. I'm going to use these tiles. I was thinking about it between episodes. And yeah, I'm going to go all the way around that corner. These are Ornate tiles by Peacemaker. They are actually a extension of the tile pattern that you have available in the base game. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to start by lighting up this place a little bit. Get some cute lights in. I think I'm going to use Tiny Living Plus for some light fixtures in that corner over there. And let's get in to the kitchen, hey? I will start us off with something simple. That simple being an adorable little Smeg mini fridge. Check it out. It's like a little Smeg fridge, which is even better when your name is Meg. Not liking the colour. We'll go with the orange. I think the orange suits her. So we've got this cute little Smeg fridge. I'm just going to budget on along a tiny bit. That's not all. We also have a little retro cooktop that we can also put somewhere. Now, I'm not sure whether I want to put it here or we do it on a countertop, because you can do them on a countertop as well. Let's give that a try. What counters should I use today? So we've tried out the Tiny Living add-on ones from around The Sims before. But we could do it again. To be honest, I really like the corner units in this one. I think they're really cute. So maybe we will go with these again. I like the ones with the wicker baskets, but they're so hard to get. I'm going to go with just the standard wood pattern. Just all over on this particular build here. Is there a cute design on the end piece? No, it just kind of wraps, but that's fine. Trying to work out whether this would look better. And then have the fridge be tucked in a little bit more. Let me F5. Quarter tile placement thingy. I think that looks super cute. It's like a little tiny little kitchen corner. Is there a sink that fits on this though? Is my only concern. We could obviously have a freestanding sink like this bad boy here. No, they don't fit on the end pieces. That's a shame. That's a real shame. In which case, I think we change this out a bit. Let me see. Let's go. I kind of like the islands because they're a little bit wider, as in their end pieces. So you've got this going on. And then you can still have the little... I could tuck this in here and it won't get in the way. And then if we have our plumbing, like, for example, here, and then we can get our little cooktop. I could get just the plain old standard one. See, I think I kind of like the putting it on top of the fridge, but the only problem there is with the fact that there isn't a matching one. Though I could totally do this because that goes with the colours of, well, not this specific set. I'll go with the teal and then mix in the yellow. I think that's nice. Maybe white then yellow. Yeah. They're like tiny living colour palette things, so it's all good. I will budge this out a little bit more though. I think I actually prefer it being all the way out here. So yes, this is a full, like, functioning kitchen item. So you've got your fridge and your stove in one tile. So all you really needed to go with that is a counter for doing your food prep, and then of course the sink, and that would be it. I'm gonna chuck in a corner unit. Oh, I said I was gonna do the plain wood colours, and then I go and change my mind apparently, without even realising I've changed my mind. Maybe budget along here. I'm trying to find the right placement for this. I think it might be like this. So in theory, what I can do here is then have the stool for like eating just here. I'll have to have a little look and see if that works. We'll play test it in just a second. Let's get this one in. And I'm going to change this colour to the all wood. Lovely. Right, let's see if it works. You are going to cook a grilled cheese. Come on in. She'll turn up in a minute. There's the door. Okay. So she hasn't got counter space. Okay, that's fine. You can clean that up though, right? Gotta note the animations are a tiny bit odd on this one, but we will, it'll be fine. I just want to see if I were to get rid of that one and do it as a standard, standard piece like this, whether or not she could get into it. So we'll try that now. Right, try cooking a grilled cheese again. I don't need none of this free will going on, to be honest. See that animation's a little bit of a pain. No, okay. In which case, I'm gonna give all of this a little bit of a redesign. I'm gonna do it while she's still there, because I can. No, I don't want it on that side. I want it. Let me undo. So I'm going to sell that. Pop it on this side. Lovely. Right, resume the grilled cheese. Oh, you still can't? Is that not something you can do up here? Okay, it's the counter's problem. It's not me. It's the counters. Oh my goodness. Typical. In which case, I'm gonna go with... what counters do I want? I'll go with these ones from Jungle Adventure. And I'll grab the plumbing. There we go. So this is actually an add-on set. It's like a different set of colours, and you've got like a fridge add-on thingy that you can use and stuff. Let's see if this works. Come on. Okay. I think it might be the stove problem. Here we go. Let's try this properly. Resume the okay. Oh, I remember what I need to do. I remember what I need to do now. So there's two different versions of the fridge. There's one without a footprint and one with a footprint. So what I needed to do that I didn't do is put down the one that hasn't got a footprint. And now we're fine. So all of that faff was for nothing. But it's going to be fine. Because she's going to have a super cute kitchen regardless. There we go. And it's working out quite nicely. Look at it. I'm going to grab a little picture of it while I'm here. So I can put it as my thumbnail and be like, a one-tile kitchen? Yeah. You know it, world. Very nice. She's got nowhere to eat it. So just clean that up. And then you can head out. Because I don't need you here no more. Oh god, we spent 10 minutes doing that. My goodness. I want to change the colours of this. I'm not happy with it. The way it is. I think... I wish there was like a bluey colour for this. I think the grey's our best bet. And, yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but it's all good. Does this fit nicely in here? It fits kind of nicely in there. I like that as a space. So this is one of the add-on parts of the kitchen set by Peacemaker. It's like a little nook for a fridge, but I think in our case I like the way it looks with the whole set in there. It's a shame that we've got so much like just random hanging about space around it, but what can you do, hey? I think perhaps even if I'm just having a bit of a fun time, just having a work out how this is gonna all sit together, and might put it there, then do like a, that's not quite right, but so I like the idea of having a full length cabinet there, but kind of tucked in this corner. That just to me seems really cool. Unless I was able to do that. I mean, that looks cute, but it renders the counter space a bit pointless. Unless we put the fridge like that. Or in theory, we could have the sink in here and have the... Oh no, the fridge totally doesn't. My thought process is going pants today. The sink looks quite cute under there, actually, to be fair. So if we were to do that and instead have this over here with like a little corner piece. Not quite like that. We'll shift this out a bit so that we got the room for the whole corner piece. That's a cute little kitchen. It looks a bit silly because, I mean, we decided that we needed to prioritize a big cabinet like that over counter space, but I feel like it still works. And since we'd never used this cabinet, we could very well just have ourselves a bar stool in here, possibly. I like this idea. I want to see if I can make something of it. I think I like that kind of colour with this kitchen. It's so cute and adorable. Let me see if I can get Adriana here to cook something that requires like some chopping. Like a garden salad, for example. Because now that we've established that the combination set works, Oh, okay. Well, she can definitely use it. That's not quite what I was anticipating, but it does work. I mean, not the best for animation's sake, but... And then she'd go sit here and eat it, right? Yeah, the seat works fine. You know what? I like it. I really like this as a space. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, I just want to clutter it up and make it look a little bit cuter. Like, the coloring's cute and all that. I just need to clutter it up a little bit. But I'm quite happy with the... I'd be fine playing a game with the animations being like that, seeing as this is custom content, and I can't really complain about animations being funny on custom content that makes it even easier to have smaller homes. So, there we go. But, what can I do? I'm gonna add an... I want to get some cabinets over this. Is that the right height? Yeah, it looks like the right height. And it's so annoying that there isn't like a corner full length. It's quite a shame. Could it look good like this? Let me go in there and live mode and see. It's annoying because I'm like spending real money in game. See, I could... Oh, that's a bit of a pain. If it wasn't for the corner piece having the whole open situation, I could have got away with that, I think. Because the cupboard there looks like it could just be a little smaller crockery cupboard. She looks so cute there. Apart from the fact that she's kind of inside her own skirt. I think it's the body preset that I had going on. But regardless. No, I will... I like this cabinet too much here, this full length one. So I'm going to do it like this. And I'm going to... I think I want to add some shelves as well. But I could also do a corner piece. Corner pieces are so difficult to work with. Come on. What the hell? I hate it. No, not putting a corner piece in. It's too much hassle. Maybe instead of doing cabinets over this, I do some shelving. I think that could be quite cool. That works. If I could get a half shelf there, that would be really cute. Because this completely gets in the way of the door. Like the opening angle of the door. That's alright. Maybe we do that. How does it look from here? Huh. I don't know how to feel, to be honest with you. Have we got that muted orange in any other thing? Let me see. That's not quite muted enough. That's too muted. That... Oh, that's pretty much spot on. This is a thinner shelf as well, so that could be helpful. Oh, it doesn't have the same heights, annoyingly, though. So I'm going to have to do my darndest to get everything to match up. You know what? Not everything has to match in this goddamn kitchen. I don't want the white, though. I don't think the white is quite what I'm going for. So I will try it with the kitchen shelves. They're not at the right angle either. Great. What else we got? Game. That's the right height. Typically. This could be nice. Annoyingly, Peacemaker. given that they were made by the same guy, it's not the same orange. But that could definitely work. If I go... No, that's not quite right. Maybe we go for that kind of tealy kind of grey. That looks nice. Shame I can't get more of a periwinkle kind of colour going on, like matching this chair. That would be really awesome. But we'll see. Is there anything else that could possibly work? No, I think that's the lot. They're not quite the right colours either. Annoyingly, but it's okay. It is all good. Right, in terms of clutter, I'm going with everything. These lovely like tea and coffee like pot things are from Ravisheen. It's the Simmer Down set. I'll pop some cookies in the back, because why the hell not? Also by Ravisheen in the same set. I love these little these lotus design like kitchen clutter thingies. I kind of want to put the fruit bowl there since I know it's not going to impede on anything else. And I'll go with it in the navy. Then we've got a cute little fruit bowl going on, but we have like casserole dishes and all sorts, and I think it's awesome. I think I'll go back to having an orange going on that. That looks almost identical to the orange we've got going on over there, actually. That's awesome. And they've got coffee pot, teapot, all sorts. So I'm gonna fill this up a little bit more with clutter. Ramen box. Somebody made a conversion of the old ramen box from not Discover University. That's the one that we're on now. The University Life? It's called University Life? From The Sims 3. And it used to be one of my favourite objects in the game, and I used to use it all the time in my Sims 3 builds. If you were around back then, you might know. So, I'm going to put them in. Oh, there's slots above the... That's interesting. They've actually put slots on top of the little toaster oven-y thingy. Which is handy. And I'm just gonna make these look like they're all stacked up, looking like they've been picked at a little bit. Except totally not been picked at because they're pristine. And then let's get these back. Lovely. Right, what else can we load this up with? I think I'm going to change the colour of these biscuits to green. Just wanted something a bit more different to the things we had going on, and I'll just chuck some bowls in there as well. That's a wall. What else can we go for? So we've got these cute little jam jars from the garden stuff. I do definitely like the idea of this sim being a heavy gardener and using the garden quite a bit, but I don't know whether or not I'll go too mad on like having the garden come inside, if that makes sense. I could do... Where was it? There was a basket of like squash that could work. I'll grab some chilies that she could be pickling. That could be quite cute. Maybe a couple jam jars. Just on the top here. Can you change the colour of what's inside as opposed to what's outside? Oh yeah, that's got cereal in. It looks like it's got Fruit Loops in. How cute. Alright, let me just let these all go in. I'll try and see if there's another one with the... doesn't matter. Let's... Oh, they stack too. Oh, it's cute. I'm already in love. Right. What else can we put in these? Right, we definitely don't need 2 full things of Fruit Loops. Whatever we do. That works. And these shouldn't get in the way of our sim being able to cook, but I will definitely playtest. Look at it! Look at the counter space! Oh, it's so cute! I'll get a little utensil pot as well. Put that in there. This is going to be basket squash. We could put that. We could put that there, I suppose. Shouldn't get in the way of the thing. Suppose you could put them in and put them down by the what am I trying to say? By the fridge, not yet have a chance to put them out. There's also some cute mason jars in the simmer down set that Ravishing did, so I might clutter the place up with a few of those. Utensils. Where are we on utensils? I like the idea of using that jug one from the base game. If I can find it, I'm just going to search it. That didn't work. Jug. Does jug work? No. Okay. I guess I look for it the hard way. At least I'll filter the thing by base game. That'll make searching for clutter a bunch easier. Content, purchase, unlocks, purchase, no. You can't just say no custom content, please. There's that jug, but that's not the one I was thinking of, obviously. Gosh darn it. There you are. Pretty as a picture. I see. Let's shift this out so we can do a little one of these. I think it works really well in the corner here. I also enjoy the fact that these have slots on top that I could literally put anything on. Like, say for example, candle. Little mason jar candle. Oh, maybe not the mason jar candle. Yes. Actually, I was correct. The little mason jar candles can go on top. This little candle. This is a Harry Potter. Well, it's not Harry Potter. It's the Pufferhead stuff pack. That one totally works. They technically work as well. These are much bigger. Yeah, try not to go for things that are way too big. I'll cancel out the base game thing. That technically works. That candle works. That would be quite cute. We do that in like a green or something. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. I love it already. Right, let's see what else we can pop up here. Give the place some more clutter. Because it's a tiny home, you're not going to have much room for things. That's just an empty vase. I don't like that being a thing. I could put some planting storage up here. Not too fond of the idea of doing too much. As I say, I don't want the whole house to feel like, oh, it's just my sim having a house full of gardening stuff. I'm sticking this, it's a laundry, it's not technically a laundry hamper, it's a bit of deco that's meant for looking a bit like laundry of sorts. But I figure sometimes it makes a really nice place to put like a, God, words just escape me all the time, don't they? It just looks like you could put stuff in there as like a general storage basket. It doesn't have to be specific to like laundry. I'm really good at words. That's a tablecloth. Interesting. It's quite funny. Sometimes there's things in the game that I've just never seen. Even in my custom content that I pick out myself. Which is always funny to me. I really want to get that up on the shelf, but it doesn't look like I'm getting it up there, unfortunately. I think I'm going to spend some time just cluttering this up on my own, so I can think properly. And here we go. Here's our lovely little cluttered tiny kitchen to go along with our lovely cluttered tiny bedroom up here. I really love the way this bedroom looks. I still do. And I think looking down at the kitchen from this bed also adds to the charm. I might it might be worth sticking something up there. But not every wall has to be cluttered. It's not a necessity. But a necessity. That's what I was trying to say. It's not okay, never mind. I'm not going to try saying that again. Just due to a few more things, this set of mason jars here is from the same set as the squashes and the mug over there with the cactus in. And the scales are from the same set as the plant pots and the mason jars. And then this little tea towel over here, this bad boy. I thought this was perfect. As it's the same sort of botanical diagrams that we've got going on up here. And that is also from the cottage garden stuff, as you might have guessed from the fact that they're matched up. And then obviously these cookbooks are from Cool Kitchen, which is an EA product. But I love this kitchen. Oh, also this little tea tin with the flowers in is the same one I've got going. Oh, it looks cool from here. Same one I've got going on up here. So that's also from Cottage Garden. Did not need to scroll quite so much. But here we are. Our tiny house coming together. You walk in and you see this bad boy going on. I'm happy with it. Let's see what we can do with our living space while we're here. Now, obviously, we need to keep this side and this side free. So we could put a two-seater sofa in the middle, over here. Just a case of picking one, I suppose. I was definitely not expecting this build to take as long as it is taking. For sure. That was definitely not my first thought when I started playing. I was like, you know what? This will be a one-off thingy. Won't it, Meg? Yeah, of course it'll be a one-off thingy. You think it's going to take me that long to do a tiny house? Apparently it does. Apparently it does. Can't really complain though. I'm thinking, do I go for one of these bad boys? I love this wicker sofa from Movie Hangout. Only problem with it in here is that it covers the window, unfortunately. I've also just realised where the cushions came from that I saw earlier. There's a set of cushions. They're the same ones as in the Movie Hangout stuff. Anyway, I digress. What do I want to do? That's kind of cute. That one suits the place, I think. Yeah, I like that. Finding the right colour though. Maybe the blue was right. Maybe the green or the orange. Let's have a look at it in context with the rest of the house. I mean, you can't see much here, but that one? No. There's just something very slightly off about them. It's not quite perfect. That's cute. There's a little bed end sort of thing. Could just have a chaise, I suppose. Lovely little two-seater chaise. Nah, it's not this place. This place needs to feel cozy. I mean, to be honest, we could probably put a three-seater in here. Come to think of it. It's a shame we can't do a bed platform and a Murphy bed underneath it. That would be quite funny. They look like the right sort of colours, but again, it's just feeling a little bit off for me. It's just nothing's quite falling into place like the rest of the place has. Said place too much in that sentence, and I do apologise. Maybe we go with this one now that we've got the option of the lower back. Let's see which one of these really speaks to us. I think this one. It's simple, but it's cute, and I like it. And let's see where we go with the TV. We definitely want a TV in here. We're not one of these people that doesn't. Is this too... Yeah. I thought it would be. This one is kind of okay. You can kind of get away with it, but I don't think I'm going to go with it in this instance. That one's a little too high as well. Not that I don't think I'd use this. I think it's not quite the right fit for our build here. I don't think this is the right fit for our build either. Nah, none of those are. Let's try the built-ins that we were looking at last episode. It was... Let's see. We've got the same orange. You know it's going to be a good day when they've got the same orange. Let's go. One of them open. And then a couple closed. Now, it doesn't leave much room for a television, but it works. Definitely works. Is that gonna... Oh, it's just... It's not quite right overway, this window. Problem with this is it's actually well lit under there, even without. I think I'd go with a table lamp instead. Because I didn't like the way they were sitting anyway. Let's go back to that view. See, it's cute in here. I love it. Let's get a rug in. I'm trying to keep the living space a little simpler. I think if I have too much going on under there, it's going to look very confusing. Especially considering what else we've got going on in the whole grand scheme of things. Is that the wrong colour for this spot? It's difficult to tell, to be quite honest with you. I've never understood this rug. Let me pull this out and have a little look at what options you got. So it's a DIY? Okay. Well, no, don't want it. Bye. This one's definitely too big. As much as I like the idea of having a nice big fluffy rug, I think it's just a little much. As much as it looks super cute, like peeking out. Oh. Don't do this to me. Have it on an angle so it works like that. Oh. Maybe we keep it. I realise I haven't done any floors in this place yet, but bear with me, folks, it's coming. Let's see. Now we want to get some table lamps going. Are they too tall? No, they're perfect. I love these candles. They're not quite sitting on a slot nicely, but we can work around them. What colours? Maybe the greens? The greens work? That's given this area a cute little bit of light. What is the, yeah, it just looks like it gets built into the wall, I see. I need to put cutaway back on because that's being a pain. Can you? Yes. So we can definitely have like smaller candles and stuff under here. Definitely wouldn't be able to with some of it, but definitely a good option. Maybe it'd be a good place to get a bookshelf kind of stack in. I don't know why I call it a stack, but you know what I mean. Just like a little accessible bookshelf ordeal thingy, as well as having some decorative books in there maybe. That way she can read books if she wants to. As for the decorative ones, these ones are always a good shout. Seems everything I do is by Peacemaker these days, but it's because he makes good items. That was too far forward. It's going to become very difficult for me to start angling things under here, which is another reason why I don't want to go too mad on getting clutter in here. Just want to kind of give it the look like it's good and lived in and it all works nicely without going too mad and confusing and difficult. Could definitely stack some of these file things in. That would give the place a bit more of something. Maybe another setup there. Don't know how I feel about that. Oh, the yellow brightens it up. If we go for a turquoise or a green in there, I could give it some life. Right, I definitely want a plant here. Also, I haven't ever noticed the plant that was... Where's the books? This. Is that utensils? It's utensils. It's like for a... I like it. Hadn't noticed what that was until then. Which was why I got a little bit confused and was like, what the hell is that? What's going on in there? What do we do in terms of clutter up here? Put an open book. Definitely wanted a plant, didn't we? That was too tall. That's fine. The jug of lavender we've already done, haven't we? I don't want to overuse the same plants. How big is this plant? It's cute. It's nice. Maybe along there. That works. That one's a little too big. As is this one. University one works. Let's give it a different... That was like pretty much the perfect little makeover thingy. And then we could tuck this plant just in there. Does that get in the way of the... Oh, I can't see. It does kind of get in the way of the book. But I turn it and then it works. Beautiful. Coffee table could be a thing. But I think maybe having the space under here makes a bit more sense so it doesn't feel a bit too cramped. I think maybe that's where we go instead. Because we've got the big built-in. We can have... Oh, we could stick in a coffee mug actually. I'll stick in another one of the Ravishing coffee mugs. I've already got two up on the side, so I'll grab another one and pop that in. Make it look like she's had a bit to drink. A bit to drink. Sounds like wine. There we go. I think the game is having a bit of a trouble trying to deal with light. Or it could just be that TV, I'm not quite sure. But it's a really perfect size, so I'm going to go with it. I think... Yeah, as I say, all I really need here is something on the wall. I think. bead curtain's cute. A little too small. I love this. There's a barn door. I definitely want to do something with a big barn door. That would be so awesome. That could be quite cute. Or some cards. Maybe like Harvest Fest cards or something. They're cute. I like them. But I don't know. It's really difficult to know what's a good idea and what's not. I suppose everything's a good idea until you tell the world it's not. Look at all the different equality flags. I haven't given this sim a story in terms of sexuality as of yet. Like, I'm one of these people that just kind of lives it out with my sims and just sees in the moment, which is probably really suckish, and you all are probably going to hate me for it. But I, just for that reason, I think I'm just going to leave the things off of there. I know what I'm trying to say. What could we go for? It's a bit big. That works. It still feels a bit big. Do I like it like that though? No. I don't think I do. Dog's Night Inn's one of my faves. I never get to put this in my lots. But it just doesn't ever feel quite right. The only time I've ever made it work really super duper well is in the like the divorcee dad on the weekends kind of build, which kind of sucks. Maybe I do some of these as cute little prints. I know the breakfast is in the other room technically, but it's cute. How do I feel about that? No, nothing's quite right there. And it's frustrating. Maybe I just floor plants, I guess. I have to be really careful about what's under here. Because we still need to be able to interact with these dressers and this bed. So need to be very careful about where I put plants. But we can definitely try. That one works beautifully in there. And I really like that. Just as a little finishing touch for this as well. Yeah, look how beautiful that little nook is. And it just feels like it extends straight on from the kitchen. And it looks lovely. This wall. Maybe we do something on this wall. Maybe that's where my problem is. I mean, I think it's more than just that wall, but we'll try. How do I feel about the sun? The sunflowers just don't go in this particular spot. I want to put them in somewhere else for sure. I feel like this sim would totally have an oil painting of sunflowers. But maybe this is where the tiny living pictures come in. These little ones that are on a shelf. They're super adorable, which is why I want to use them. They're super cute. Maybe that's what we do? Bring them down one? Is there any other options? Oh, so there's... Oh, no, they're different frame options, my bad. They're cute. I think I go with them. I think that's what I do there. As for here, a wall shelf would be nice, but it's just like, what's gonna work and not get in the way? That is... granted a kitchen shelf, but it looks nice in the space. So we might come back to that. That's the bookshelf. That's a little too high. That's for a kid's room. Maybe we tuck this in here, as it's somewhere to store a few extra kitchen-y bits. Doesn't impede on the TV, doesn't impede on the sofa too much. Breaks up that wall a little bit without being too much. Is there room for that mug on there? Yes. Beautiful. So it's just like a little coffee table as well. It acts as like a little coffee table. That's awesome. Flowery stepladder would be great, but I ain't gonna stress about it. You know, I think in that case, our little living spot is done. I think for sure I think that's really nice. I'm gonna finish up today by adding in some flooring. And we've got to pick the right one. Now this is where it all comes tumbling down. We've been having all this fun and now we need to find a wood that matches this. Or, in failing that, a wood that's so different that we can... So it's obvious that we weren't trying to copy this wood. It's a very fine line. Let's see that. How does that look? It works with the space. It works with the woods. Possibly? We definitely could add in a bit of tile in the kitchen area. If I do Control F and grab the wood. How's that look? Oh, it looks so cute. I think I like it. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah. I do think I want to move this staircase along one. And along with it the door. I think that way I could pop a little desk in here. And that would be quite cute. In fact, I'll do that right now. Just seems like the perfect little spot for it without getting in the way of anything. Where's our standard wood colour? Come on, Tiny Living. What are you playing me like this for? Is that our standard wood colour? That's the darker one, isn't it? This will have to do. I will, of course, when we go on to the bathroom, which will be the next episode, unfortunately. I'll do that along with the garden, I think. But we'll add this all together. And playtest it all and all that sort of fun stuff. I'm going to add another cross stitching, I think, up here. Yeah. That's cute. And then I won't deco up the thing too much. I want to use this mug though, this little pufferhead. I'll have to link pufferhead stuff back in the thingy. I think it's one of those sets. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, to be honest with you. I mean, I enjoyed the movies and I read the books. But I just, where it resonated with a lot of people, it hasn't necessarily resonated with me in the same way. So I have no problem with people enjoying it whatsoever. I think, I mean, all things considered, it wasn't a bad set of books. Just not my ultimate favourite. But I think, regardless of that, I think it's still a good set to have. Because there's a lot of really nice essentials in there that have swatches for, like, the twist. Not the twist. The the kind of Harry Potter kind of fans. But at the same time, there is also kind of more standard swatches which work nicely for an everyday kind of crowd. Also, seed boxes up there, beautiful. Potting clutter. No, let's get a little succulent plant thing. Oh, I don't like the way that's sitting. I can change that. Perfect. There we go. And then, obviously, I think laptop in this case. I don't really like the laptops in the game, but we'll pop one in anyway. And that looks so perfect in that corner. I think the only thing I could think of to put up here is a coat rack. Or like the hat rack. Or, it's in wall deco, isn't it? Might be easier sometimes to just find it. I'm still on the fence about a lovely little bit of a bead curtain. I think a bead curtain is cute. I think there's nothing wrong with a bead curtain. Although we could also use the this is a cute one to pop in. Maybe we put that there and then hang the kind of like the, there it is, that's the one. They kind of interact and intersect a little bit, so maybe a different wall for this bad boy. Maybe we do that there. And then I wish I could make this work on a on the side of a counter. I think that would be so cute. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and I will just pop it up there. There's like a tea towel at the back there. And that's fine. I love it. I love it all. It's going really well. I was gonna put the finishing touches on in the next episode. This is going well. I've been recording for over an hour at this point, so that's fun. I saw a cute little set of welly boots that I wanted to just put in as my my final piece. Come on. Welly boots, there you go. There we go. Perfect. And then I said it would be my final piece, but apparently I don't even listen to my own words. That one? No. This bad boy. This is the perfect one. Cute. Perfect. Right. So I've got different designs. None that I like. Cool. I think it's coming along. I think it's definitely coming along super nicely. Let me know what you guys think. But I am absolutely digging this little tiny home. I think it's so cute. Yeah. Thank you all ever so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one.